in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
If you want real energy for you, just send on the Vigatan 2. Good source of iron for me and for you. Make you feel like say you have energy for 2. When you make a mad flex with you and your crew work late or left the gym after 2. Vigatan tonic at the remedy for some man for sue. So send on the Vigatan 2. Vigatan. From your new energy you are different. Just send on the Vigatan 10. Strong up your body, drink and come again. Vigatan 2 are the remedy, my friend.
Vigatan 2, good source of vitamin and iron for you.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, then greetings and salutations and welcome to the Sports Desk. The name is Orville Euclid Neville Higgins, and I understand Zidane should be joining us pretty soon. He's already here. Should be walking again anytime now. Boy, people, let me tell you something. Zidane, you can't talk about the football. Cricket, me talk about this morning, my boss. I'm making the case right now that Haley Matthews is the most important cricketer for any team that West Indies has ever had, male or female. She's our best batter, because you know if you call them batsman, arguably our best bowler, arguably our best fielder, and a very, very, very good captain. We beat up England, knocked them out. I think it's the first time in both 13, 14 games we have beaten England in T20 cricket. And we have made it to the semi-finals. You never get to see the game. Well, people, let me tell you something. Well, I wouldn't say restrict, because England made 142. And in women's T20 cricket, 142 is a pretty reasonable score. West Indies open with Haley Matthews and Kiwana Joseph. Normally we would open with our girl Stephanie Taylor, but Stephanie got injured. Some look like a knee injury and didn't play the game. But it looked like it was a blessing in disguise. People, I see the girl named Kiwana Joseph play some shot. Rapid. Them drop her about 3 or 4 times still enough. A little left-hander, more known or probably equally known for her left arm. You know, look at seam up bowling, but she got promoted. She and Haley put on a 90 or a 100 for the first week. And although we stutter a little bit in the middle, we took it home. It was a brutal onslaught from them two there. Those of you who watch it, you can feel nice to be a West Indians fan. Proper fun. Me ever watch that cricket this man. As for the men's team, I don't know if I was when I'm gone about 78. You know, me kind of I still look at both games. And me say, I give up on the men and concentrate on watching the women. It was a fascinating, virtually a quarter final, because England has now been knocked out and we are through to the semi-final. Interesting.
All right, so Kat, you have the clips. I understand that you have clips from Steve McLaren. I would love to hear his response
to the joke game there,
to the performance last night by the Reggae Boy.
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah, man, take it away.
The target, the vision was to finish top. We had a bad start to the group, and a credit to the team, they recovered. With away games and away wins at Honduras, away wins in Nicaragua. And everybody knew this game because of the Nicaragua game as well. There were 3 teams going for the 2 top spots. And I think you could see that there was a little nervousness and not a willingness to really take the game to Honduras. It was more we wanted to and felt like we wanted to control the game and didn't go forward with any tempo, any pace. There was no speed in the game. And we were, when you need a draw, the mentality can get in the way. And I think that did. I think we were, but we said at half time, we have to be resilient. We have to make sure that we get the result. And the key thing is the result. The key thing is we're top of the league because after the first game against Cuba, we were under pressure. In Honduras, enormous pressure. Artificial pitch, hostile atmosphere in Nicaragua, under pressure. And the boys delivered. And whatever the game was today, they delivered. And the result today was probably more important than the actual performance. We can play better. We made too many mistakes. But without the ball, the recovery, determination to keep a clean sheet, credit to everybody for that. 11 defend, 11 attack. They all did that. We got the result. We topped the league, and we look forward to the draw. The last camp was a learning process. We put quite a bit of information in. We kept it simple. We wanted a certain way of playing. We wanted to control and play possession and build from the back, but be effective. And, in the home games, we've not quite been effective in the final third, though Cuba, we had 27 shots. But today, we were not as effective in the final third. And so, yeah, I'm pleased with the first camp. I'm pleased with the second camp. Nicaragua was not an easy game. And we've tried to develop and try and not overcomplicate it, but create a certain identity of the way that we play. 1 being hard to beat and 2 being able to, defend as a team very well, but also to keep possession and create chances.
All right, indeed, that was some good analysis there. I said it during commentary as well. Kat can attest to that. Listen, it's going to be difficult to strike the right balance. And the coach said it. I saw it that when you need just a point to get the job done, it's kind of difficult for the players mentally-wise to go and go at the game and play with intensity. So it's like it was a patient sort of situation that if they don't break us down and score, and while we kept giving away the ball, I don't think we defended poorly in terms of preventing Nicaragua from breaking us down. Because in the first half, if you look at the so-called opportunities from, not Nicaragua, from Honduras, there were shots from distances, two shots. But they didn't cut us open and got through. The few situations where they got in behind, and as he said, we recovered very well to prevent those opportunities, was poor passing. We giving away the ball as opposed to them breaking us down. So I think we defended pretty well. And as he said, the most important thing is the result. The result last night was more important than the performance because not losing meant you top the group and assure a spot in the quarterfinals, which we have achieved.
We've now played 2 home games and don't score a goal, though. Can't like that. Don't care against Cuba and Honduras. Not 1 goal, 2 home games. None against Cuba, none against Honduras. I understand you want to top the group, but that's not good enough for me. And you can't draw the game and give me as a watcher a little bit more assurance that this team is going in the right direction. And based on last night's performance, I'm not convinced. Me not get a heart.
Why the Jamaicans them get hype, man.
Put it this way.
One time Jamaica would have take your head off, holding Honduras and qualifying for the quarterfinals.
Put it this way. Me never got the game. I may end up not sorry say me never got it. I watch it by me TV. You were happy with the performance?
No, but I'm happy with the result.
All right, cool.
Those sort of games, you're never certain to get a great performance and an open, attractive game because it's a good opponent and the result meant so much on this day. There's no tomorrow after last night.
Yes,
So,
here's
those games are usually cagey and sometimes can be ugly.
Here's where me that work with you. Yes, if me did think the team look uninspired to me. The team don't look like a team I play for a draw. The team look like them just run out of inspiration. I don't think it's because we are playing for a draw why Maggie looks so ordinary, why Palmer looks so ordinary, why Latibo Deer them look so ordinary, why the brother we may call Colgate look so ordinary. This was not because we are playing for a draw.
No, man, I was talking about the pace in which we played. There was no intensity. It was a laid-back performance.
Yeah,
because in the other games, even the Cuba games that you made reference to that we drew nil on, that it was a different performance from this performance.
Yeah.
The passing was quick, the intensity was there. So I'm saying sometimes that can affect your overall performance when you come into the game with that sort of mentality.
Yeah.
A laid-back, lazy approach means that I don't have to win the game. I'm sure if this was a game that Jamaica had to win to go through, even with the same players that you mentioned, I think the performance and the intention
probably that look
would have been different.
And probably that look like more like that. But one of the things I was complaining about even from the Cuba game was the pace at which we play out the ball after we win back the ball. And this is something meant Ethan Pinnock. Ethan Pinnock is one of the best man-to-man markers ever played for Jamaica. Him right there with the Rudy Dixon and them man. However, him take too long for restart the game. Anyway, here's the second clip from the coach.
I wasn't pleased with the tempo in the first half. It was too slow. And therefore, Honduras could get behind the ball. They waited for mistakes. We made mistakes. So we wanted to inject more tempo. And yeah, I think we did. I think it was difficult we wanted to build and go through the middle. I think it was difficult to do that. So therefore, we had to rethink and go around the opponent, which is why we put the wingers on Kahim and Sifas. And yeah, look, I'm seeing these players for the first time. I'm working with these players for the first time. So I don't know them. I'm getting to know them. And, what I've seen, they injected that tempo. They injected that speed, Sifas. As soon as you get, that's what I want. I want wingers. Don't come back. Take them on. Same on the other side, Kahim. Take people on. So I thought it brought a bit more tempo to our game, but we're still not satisfied. We like to build and we like to keep possession and we like to progress final third and get some finishes, but we couldn't do that today.
Yeah, but who is the person? Because the fact that Norman Campbell is starting over both Cephas.
Yeah, that's that joke.
It means that the person who is telling the coach, advising the coach.
Yeah, but the coach would have sick Campbell for himself now. I can understand the first time he started Campbell because somebody tell it, but brother Campbell can't start over certainly not over Dixon.
So all of them going to get licks feet, the head coach, because he would have seen him enough, but there's no way both Cephas. I said it during commentary.
Yeah.
How would the hell is Norman Campbell starting either both Kaim Dixon and Ronaldo Cephas? That's just a joke.
No.
That's just I used to see Cephas as the game got later. One-on-one, he's just unstoppable.
No, I don't understand that neither.
Yeah, and Kaim Dixon can see the intent. And he pointed out that he wanted the wingers to isolated, don't come back, you go forward. Norman Campbell. And this is Norman Campbell for all of his career. And twist, turn, and go back and do all sorts of things. Dixon and Cephas, they want to go by you, they want to get to the box, they want to shoot, they want to cross. And that's what you want from your wingers. Yeah, so
here's what I like with a coach, though. He is minding how more I put it now. It's like with what a coach did named Hal Grimson, who was essentially a defensive-minded coach, where defensively we will own, but we never look like him to have no real plan for offense. That coach balances the two.
Yeah.
You can say that coach want to keep the ball and defend well enough, but he's still bold enough to want to attack as well, which is why Maggie play. I never thought he would play Maggie and Palmer.
And Palmer at the same time. And I said I think he could.
He could.
Yeah.
So me see that, although me think them never play together well, but at least me see the intent. The coach them don't know everybody, and me get it. So
it was just a bad game from Maggie. And I thought Maggie first touch of the game, was so blind where he turned, left the defender for dead, and then tried to split a wonderful pass through. So I thought, yes, again, this is going to be. But after that, my God.
It just went down.
Yes.
All right. And by the way, the Westerners lose the game here, people. The spinners again. Sri Lanka does the same problem. 9 of the West Indies 10 wickets were spinners. We cannot but spin when the thing a turn. Because from we can swipe and lick and boof and bully the bowling. West Indies have no other way to play T20 cricket. So we get liquid for 8 years. The day before this, the T20 before this, flatter wicket, ball never spin as much. We go to town, man. 170 yard and go out with a bag of tea. This pitch turning, you know it. We are going to play the same kind of game, and some days we are going to do well, some days we are not going to do well. And today was one of the days when it backfired. Liquid for 8 years. What else is new? We'll take a break and we'll come back with the calls on the other side.
Clearing personal, non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
It hurts if you don't check first. Be excellent customer service. Our staff is knowledgeable and trustworthy. And we have a wide variety of supplies. Society and the price is right. Yes, it's worth it. The solution to your auto parts things to one-stop shop. And we deliver to. So if you can't come in, just link with our WhatsApp or call and make your order. And remember, there's no other. So it hurts if you don't check first. So there's no need to say. It hurts if you don't check first.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit wacomja.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, 6766968. 6766968. Who's gonna be the first to open the batting?
Rumble in the jungle, man.
It is Mama B.
I tell you, man, after such a long wait, hey, Orville, that show you get topsy-turvy now for the cat and I, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like in the original state when me could have just called. So right now, me have to just make sure me dep on the phone for the first call or something. Cause after that, it's difficult in Orville.
I say go.
So you soon can hear from the cat and I, you know. Remember me tell you that. Orville. But you know, say, sometimes, you know, like we, you know, in a sense, yeah, regurgitate the same thing over and over again. But you say everything what you say about this cricket, you sound like the ideal cricket analyst. You know?
Yeah.
West Indies cricketers are the same thing. Flat pitch, bim bam booping, ball heap runs. Pitch start spin, boom, all out for 89 in a 16 over such a brilliant performance in the first match.
Yeah.
How embarrassing this is, Orville. You couldn't even bat out the 20 over.
Brother, we gone 30
and
at the 6.
And Paul come and talk about the guys. Them something that get me annoyed, you know, Orville.
We got 60 at the 6 with about 4 or 5. Man, a sweep. Man, a reverse sweep. Brandon King run down the wicket and out. Must stump or bowl. I say, all right, cool. Brandon King buff the ball in the first game. And Brandon King I go buff the ball in the second game. Some days it work, some days it won't. Me not nothing else to say, brother.
Man, then just make you feel. Watch out. We win the first game handsomely, and we win in. So in other words, you know, we can't win back-to-back game again, you know.
No, we
win one, lose one. Win one, lose one.
We not play. No man, you say if the second pitch did flat too, and then a spin with a problem.
We don't win it same way.
We don't play conditions, my boss.
No.
The man, we not play conditions. About 4 spin at the man, them turn on by win.
We can move on from them DB guys. And now the ladies, Orville. What a magnificent performance, man.
You're calling the third ranked team in the world DB. West Indies is ranked third in West Indies is ranked third in T20.
But I want to know who West is ranked when they pitch pattern.
No, they are ranked third in T20. Only India and Australia.
Yes, but ranked third playing the same way as Orville said.
No.
When you get a flat pitch,
no, man, we understand the analysis in what I'm saying. Don't describe them as DB because they're
no, well, me, I got to describe them as DB. That's the cat and nine, and you don't put words in the cat and nine.
No, but hold on. In fairness to what Zidane said, West Indies is arguably, to me, the best flat pitch batting team in the world.
No, well, me know I hear that, Orville. More your batsmen that can play under all conditions.
No, well, we know that that's not who we are. But so when a wicket flat, if you lick through the line, bow! And when Australian Arena no better than we.
Here you
go. Rutherford them and King them and charge them. When the thing flat and the boundary.
Even the captain, Powell.
When the thing flat and the boundary small, if that alone was T20 cricket, we'd have been the reigning world champion every year. Because nobody no better than we. When the thing flat and the outfield relatively small and fast. We are the boss.
Moving on to Pakistan now, Orville. I see we are there now, over 200 runs in their first innings.
290 for 5.
But guess what now, Orville?
Yeah.
If I were Pakistan, when me make 800 runs, me not feel comfortable. Because after making 500 runs, Orville, you lose the match. Then at 700 runs, I'm still not going to come.
What I can tell you is that Pakistan will not declare for the next 2 years against England. That we can't tell you. At 700 more declare for.
I'm back to the cricket, Orville. In terms of West Indian batsmen, I hear about the top 5 this morning.
No, man, there me gone. I don't want to hear that. Big man, next topic, sir.
This is what I'm saying, Orville.
Jesus Christ.
The man say no one.
Me don't want to hear nothing about that, but the disciple move on.
Me don't want to hear about the top 5.
Me don't want to hear that, sir. Next topic.
All right, so boy, Orville.
Yes, sir.
Bim. The reggae boys now.
Yes.
And this is where me and you agree again, Orville. Too much in our, well, I call it backyard, right? 2 matches. One team where we are actually about 3 times in ranking, and we play to a goalless draw. Honduras now play to a goalless draw. I don't like that at all, Orville.
Well, me just tell Zidane the same thing. We must can score at least 1 goal.
Of scoring goals, man.
Yeah, no matter, you know.
It don't look good, Orville.
2 home games, no goals.
This thing will come back to haunt us when we go to the higher level, you know.
Well,
I wouldn't learn from score.
I wouldn't be overly
because goals is what we.
I wouldn't be overly concerned. Since I usually play better at home, you do eventually think the better performance will come. But the fact that we are so good away, I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
You could look at it.
Yeah. We can't go around your little songs. Trust me. But anyway, mommy be over and out. Here, sir.
Big up yourself, mommy.
Yeah, man.
You think they could play more local band players there, accustomed to the stadium, the pitch, the atmosphere.
Yes.
Look how Kyle Dixon look comfortable. Look how Ronaldo Cephas look comfortable. Even angling when he came on.
Yeah.
He put a foot wrong when he came on. Yeah.
The truth is, some of them Englishmen, brother. We have picked them because they
come from England, and they must not do that.
And the thing is, you say because you play in a higher league than me, it don't necessarily mean you're better.
Yeah, but Holgate not playing well in the higher league. Holgate was sent out on loan
from Everton.
Everton not good enough.
Yeah.
And I'm saying you on loan, man. Tell about you. And we have the Jamaican defender there.
Richard King,
who what will cost Holgate for last night is what Richard King probably do best,
Why the
coach pass out from the back, Me not get it.
I don't know why the coach.
We need to find out.
The coach believe in a Latte here, though,
Why them Latte here, though?
Latte here is not bad at winning the ball.
Yeah, man, they might chase you around, man.
And he's busy but when him win it, boy.
That's fair.
Next one, Kat. All right, give me a next one. 6766968. Next one.
Yeah, man. 6769 already, man.
Yes, sir. How it is? It's a great CC.
CC, man. Yeah, so me I tell them say the greatest young analyst in our country, but anyway. So yeah, moving on. Last night, Orville and Zidane, we watch a game, man. You just touch point, Orville, Zidane. Where I don't know why the coach never started Richard King over Mr. Allgate. Mr. Allgate made 13 long passes, completed 3 of the pass. when Tyreek Magee, even though Tyreek Magee never had a good game, I see a couple of times he made himself available. All day turned and passed the ball to Pinnock, and then Pinnock was looking to pass the ball up long. And I think Mason Allgate himself is passing the ball long, but he has no flight on the ball, Zidane. So every time he passes long, the Honduras defense or the midfield gets the ball.
Yeah.
So let me ask you to myself, why is it that he's new to the I think 20 minutes or 30 minutes the other day, you heard me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying, why is it that the coach started him in this home game in the fact that he's new? Why not start Richard King with Ethan Pinnock, right? Then you move on and look at the midfield. The one two that Maggie was getting with Bobby Reed when they were playing in the Nicaragua game, right? Where Maggie played the ball, Bobby Reed made the run, collect the ball from Bobby Reed, collect the ball from Ethan Pinnock, made the pass to Maggie. Maggie, played back the pass in the channel. Bobby Reed running the channel. I think two of those plays led to goal creating actions. Where one of them, when Bobby Reed squared the ball, and then we had a goal through the own goal, and the other one where we ended up with a corner and then it led to a goal. I saw where Maggie was sharing the 1-2 with Casey Palmer. But when Casey Palmer played the ball to Maggie, he never ran into the channel. It's like he's not the type of player to move into space per se. I'm more the type of player who wants to play up in the 10. So I'm wondering, Zidane, if when Maggie is playing, if when Casey Palmer was playing last night and Todemar played, Casey Palmer is more of a natural number 10. So I'm wondering if he's looking at it, say, I'm in the squad. Over the period of time that I'm leading the squad, I'm a natural number 10, but I'm not getting to play the number 10 role as often. Bobby Reed has gotten it. Now Maggie came in and Maggie is getting it. So me try to figure out why is it that he's playing the number 8 and you're not putting in the box-to-box work that you're supposed to put in. You can explain that to me, Zidane, because he's there as a number 8, but he's not making the runs or making himself available to collect the ball from Tyree when Tyree gets it. So he has to try to dribble out of trouble. And there were 2 and 3 players on last night.
I don't like the analogy with the last game because remember, Tariq McGee was playing on the right hand side, while Bobby Reed was playing the 10. So he was playing an attacking midfield role. So he had the license to make those runs behind McGee. While as you're pointing out that Casey Palmer was playing as the 8 last night. So you don't want to leave your position too often in a game, remember, where you don't have to win. So I think you need to take that in consideration. So he cannot just run past the number 10 and run into attacking position. And if it breaks down, then we are short in the middle of the park.
I understand that point, but if you notice, when Maggie predominantly was drifting wide. So if you notice, predominantly he wasn't operating in the central space. He was more so operating in the half space.
He was all over.
The central space was.
He was all over last night, man. He was just not playing very well.
No, man, I saw him all over, but I'm telling you that if you read, most of his touches came out wide, more than in the central park.
You know, when we looked at Maggie last night, I remember something where a Tapper did.
Yeah.
So I'm not confident. You said that creative man there in the middle of the park. He might feel cocky, He might feel want the ball, He might feel, even if the man him not pass it to you, you have to demand the ball, You have to break the, you have to have almost one. I don't know what the word may look fine. Maggie too in himself when him not play well, or maybe because he wasn't playing well, the confidence deserted it.
Yeah. But I think you have to look for it to Orville. Just a come back and try to get in the side. The instruction that the coach might have given him in time and come out and that, because I think at one point in time he made a dribble and I think he was approaching the box at the right hand side to the grandstand, and I think he lost possession of the ball. I mean, you know what one of the players said to him, and he was like the calm down motion. That must say, calm down. You understand? So I think in the game itself, the players that we can do and discourage a player, and he's the type of player who just come back in. I think, as I said, the confidence probably is not with him here. But we need to play better and try to score some goal. And I think, as I said before, though, Ethan Pinnock, him consistent. He's one of our more consistent defenders. And I think we have to kind of move away from Andre Blake being our best player. more often than not. The final thing I'm going to touch on is this. Zidane, if you notice, I think Sky Sport has put out something where they're saying Thomas Tuchel has signed an agreement to become the next England manager. So the guy who did name Lee Carsley, I think he was interim manager. So Thomas Tuchel now seems like he's going to be the next England manager. And some of the players, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, all right, a new person coming in, and there are some players that Jamaica probably looking at, but then also last night, you touched on the angling thing. I think with Dashan angling, he made what? He had 9 touches, made 8 passes. All of them was great. So I think going forward, I don't know what the coach is thinking, but I think when we look at the position, we look at forcing Latin to play in that position and angling coming out for 9 minutes and never put a foot wrong. I think the coach has to look in the direction of if you can find that defensive midfielder here, because we have searched over time and again, and the best one we got was the older version of Anthony Zidane. So I think with that being said, we stop the group and we go on to the quarterfinals. So let's see what's going on next week.
All right. Big up yourself.
Big up CC. Reasonable call. The break is here. Boy, 1:30 come quickie.
Yes, indeed.
Jesse Blake. You know the Just Bet feature. Then we'll come back with your calls after.
If you want real energy for true, just send on the Vigor Tan 2. Good source of iron for me and for you, make you feel like say you have energy for two. When you make a man flex with you and your crew work late or left the gym after 2. Vigor Tan got the remedy for some man for sue. So send on the Vigor Tan 2. Vigor Tan, from your new energy you are different. Just send on the Vigor Tan 10. Strong up your body, drink and come again. Vigor Tan 2 are the remedy, my friend.
Vigor Tan 2, good source of vitamin and iron for you.
Shop and win a mega kitchen from Megamart. Spend $6,000 or more before GCT at any Megamart location and fill out the entry form provided for a chance to win a brand new stove, fridge, and microwave this Christmas from Appliance Traders Limited. Visit us on social media to win monthly prizes courtesy of Lasco, Grace Foods, and Facey Commodity Company Limited. Promotion runs from September 30 to December 6th. Shop now to win a mega kitchen from Megamart. The best value by far. Conditions apply. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Qualcomm Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit WalcommJA.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by EdgeChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Former Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has agreed to become the next England manager. It's been reported by sources that the German Tuchel will become the third non-British permanent manager of England's men's team after Sven-Göran Eriksson and Fabio Capello. England have been without a permanent manager since Gareth Southgate resigned following the Three Nations European Championship loss against Spain. Lee Carsley was placed on charge in an interim basis with the view of remaining in the position through the autumn while the Football Association assessed suitable options. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal! Fosrich Financing. Looking to add a touch of elegance to your room? The Lighting World by Fosrich is having a massive lighting blowout sale. Get your wall lamps, chandeliers, ceiling lamps, fans, and more at amazingly low prices. Sale begins Sunday, September 29, with up to 50% off selected items. It's the Fosrich Lighting Blowout Sale, September 29. Shop and save only at Fosrich. Open Sundays.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, then. So it's Just Bet Winner's Edge time. It's Tuesday afternoon, and the Honorable Right Sir Jesse Blake is online. Hi, Sir Jesse.
Good afternoon, Mr. Higgins. How are you?
Well, I'm not bad at all. Not bad. By the way, you got matches today last night?
No, I didn't. And it looks like I was one of the lucky ones.
What do you think about the game? Wait, give me your expert analysis.
The game that we had against Nicaragua, of course, slightly lesser competition, but the guys looked like they had a better formation, better timeout, better playing together in that previous game against Nicaragua. And I think based on everything, we just failed in the attacking third in terms of especially finishing off the opportunities that we had. A couple of players that we expected to, really see some better football and have played better football. For example, I've always loved number 12, Demarai Gray. I don't know if he has played that well. And I think
12 Gray are 7.
I think it's 12.
I don't know why I'm remember.
You can look it up.
Yes.
But the thing is, he was hasn't been a part of the goals that we have scored in the last 8 to 9 months of competition.
Yeah.
But I looked forward to a bit more out of him. Didn't see a whole lot to cheer about last night. Let's hope that although the boys top the group against a team like, for example, Panama, who is tough to break down, we have to be definitely more clinical in all three thirds of the field.
All right, sir. Big up for that. So we're going to our main core business. French League One is the first game. Monaco hosts Lille this Friday at 1:45. What say you?
All right. This one is going to be an interesting one. Two teams that play pretty similar in terms of football right now. Lille and Monaco also have their European competitions, international competitions that they are taking care of as well. Monaco coming off a 2-1 win over Rennes in league play. They are, after their 5th consecutive league triumph, leads, as a matter of fact. No, I'm so sorry. Monaco, yes, they did win that game. Lille, on the other hand, aim to build on back-to-back wins that they've had. Lille and Monaco, though, seem to be evenly matched, as we just said. They may share the spoils. Monaco coming into this one, 4 wins on the trot, looking for their 5th consecutive win in Ligue 1, and are favored to win according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Monaco is favored to win at $1.88. They have more injuries than Lille, though. Lille is the underdog at $3.66, and the draw attracts odds of $3.60. Right into correct score betting we shall go, and the getting's good with the correct score bets that you can take advantage of for this game, kicking off Friday at 1:45 in the afternoon Jamaica time. Those correct score bets include if Monaco wins 2-1, A $500 bet pays $4,250 in winnings. If it's Monaco by 2 goals to nil, a $500 bet is $5,000 even. Monaco 3-1, $7,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Lille. Correct score bets include for Lille if they win by 2 goals to 1. That correct score nets you $6,000 even with a $500 bet. Lille by a goal to nil pays marginally better, $6,500 on offer with $500 work. Lille in a 5-goal thriller though, over Monaco by 3 goals to 2. That correct score returns $18,000 in winnings with only $500 work. Well, right now, Monaco, we did speak about those injuries. They have a bit of a bigger injury problem in the Monaco campus against Lille. I'm liking the draw for this one. I'm taking the draw at a goal apiece. Yes, so 1-1, that would pay $3,750 in winnings with a $500 bet. I'm taking the draw at $3.60 straight up.
I'm going with Monaco, actually. I'm going with Monaco to win by 2 goals to 1.
All right, 2 goals to 1 in eighth. Monaco's favor would pay $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, then the second one is EPL action with Spurs welcoming West Ham this Saturday in an early morning game, 6:30. Well, early morning, our time. What say you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I do. I never knew we had so many Tottenham Hotspur fans in Jamaica. Shout out to the Hotspur fans who, no matter when their team plays, they make a lot of noise for their Tottenham Hotspur outfit. They are in decent form, although they're coming off a loss against the Seagulls of Brighton and Hove Albion. Before that loss, they won each of their last 5 matches. Did Tottenham Hotspur in all competitions. The good news, though, coming out of the international break this weekend is that Son, Richarlison, and Wilson Odobert could all return to the squad following thigh and calf injuries. Now, West Ham's manager, Julen Lopetegui, is under a bit of pressure here. The last game that they had, Orville, was against Ipswich Town, where only a win could save Coach Lopetegui's job. And the Hammers did win that game by 4 goals to 1. The Hammers have no serious injury concerns heading into this match. But Spurs at home are favored to hold home field and win all 3 points according to the Just Bet final result bet option. The Spurs come in at $1.50. The Hammers of West Ham at $5 even for the upset. The draw at $4.75. You won't find a better betting option than the Just Bet correct score betting option. Take advantage of a number of correct score bets that you can win big on for this game, including Spurs 3-1, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. If it's Spurs 3-2, $9,000 on offer with $500 work. But can the Spurs of Tottenham beat West Ham by 4 goals to 3? I've seen crazier score lines. Spurs by 4 goals to 3 would pay $40,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Now, for the Hammers of West Ham, correct score bets include they win 2-1, $8,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Even better if West Ham wins by a goal to nil. $10,500 in winnings there with a $500 wager. But if West Ham manages to beat Tottenham Hotspur by 3 goals to 2, a $500 bet would pay $18,000 in winnings. Well, I'm going to still be taking the Spurs of Tottenham for this one. Spurs for me 2-1. $5,000 even with a $500 bet. Spurs to win $1.50 straight up.
Spurs for the Bob Marley.
All right. Spurs, Bob Marley. 1 goal to nil in Tottenham Hotspur favor. All right. Spurs 1-0, $4,000 even with a $500 bet.
All right, and then we go over to the German Bundesliga where Eintracht Frankfurt will play at Bayer Leverkusen this Saturday at 8:30. This I'm surprised. I'm looking at the odds here, Jesse.
Yeah. Yeah. What's so surprising?
Well, no, not surprising. It's yeah, Baron. All right, let me hear your take on it.
Yeah, man. Bayer Leverkusen finally getting back to the Bayer Leverkusen that we have come to know and love in the past year or two. They started a bit shaky, so I guess that's where the surprise comes in for you. At the very outset of their 2024 campaign, they were a bit shaky, demolished by Bayern Munich and a couple of other teams. But Xabi Alonso has gotten this team to play better, more like themselves. They were scoring goals for fun before the international break. That attacking style, look for that in Saturday's clash against Eintracht Frankfurt. Here it is that Frankfurt will be feeling pretty good about themselves heading into this one. They played out a thrilling 3-all draw with Bayern Munich in their last game. However, Bayer Leverkusen, according to the Just Bet final result bet option, is favored to win this game at $1.38 handily. Eintracht Frankfurt to win $6.33 for the upset. The draw at $5 even. Orville, I think you were initially thinking that Frankfurt would probably be a more formidable opponent.
Yeah, I was thinking that the $6.30 odds just sound a little bit long relative to Bayern, but it is what it is. I'm not the expert at odds making, am I?
At odds making, I get you. You seem to be an expert at everything else.
Yes, except odds making.
All right. Indeed, boss. Well, all right. Let's get into the correct score betting for this one. Lots of great bets available, including Bayer Leverkusen 2-1. That would pay $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet. Bayer Leverkusen 3-1, $5,000 on offer with $500 work. Bayer Leverkusen 4-1, $8,000 to win with a $500 bet. Eintracht Frankfurt by 2-1 would pay $9,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Eintracht Frankfurt, the Bob Marley, One Love, would pay $13,000 even with a $500 bet. But if Frankfurt wins by the upset special, 2-0, $23,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Bayer Leverkusen at Bay Arena, too much to handle for Eintracht Frankfurt for me. Bayer Leverkusen, 4-1, $8,000 even with a $500 bet, going way out there with the correct score bet for this one. And Bayer Leverkusen, $1.38, straight up. I'll have a slice of that as well.
Bayer Leverkusen, you can't bet against them. Somehow I feel Frankfurt will put up a reasonable fight, but I'm going for Leverkusen 2-1 bet.
Oh, okay. Leverkusen by 2-1 would pay $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, boss. It's all yours. Ball in your court up until the break.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Please remember the ICC Women's T20. Yeah, you can get your bets in on all the special bets that we have available for that. You can bet on the games, and we do have some special bets for that as well. Of course, the NBA preseason is about to wrap up. The NBA season does begin on October 23, and the NFL Week 7, I believe, will be starting this Thursday. But before we get to all of that, two things. Games being played right now in the UEFA Nations League. Spain and Serbia are tied at 0-0, 1 minute gone in that game. Spain favored to win at $1.36. Serbia, $8 even for the upset, the draw $5 even. Switzerland and Denmark are also playing. Good bets all across the board there. Switzerland, $2.08. Denmark at $3.66, the draw $3.20. You also have Poland and Croatia playing right now. The Croats are favored to win the game at $2.37. Poland at $2.80, the draw at $3.50. And finally, Orville Higgins, I know you are a fan. Of course, come November 5, the first Tuesday in the month of November, will be the U.S. presidential election. You can bet on that as well. We have the odds available for you. Just bet. Donald Trump to win the presidential election is the favorite at $1.72. Kamala Harris at $2.10. James Vance, Donald Trump's running mate, at $70 to win the U.S. election. So you can get your election bets in from now. Get in all of your bets for all of your favorite sports and more. Make it justbetja.com, supremegames.com, the Supreme Games app, or one of our over 100 JustBet locations island-wide. Get in the game and win big. Of course, all the to you, your team, and the listeners from all of us at JustBet. Stay safe, enjoy the games, catch you later in the week. Take care till then, my friend. All the best.
Big up thyself, Sir Jesse Blake. That was the winner's edge. We take a break, and we hope to hear from you on the other side. That was the JustBet winner's edge, sponsored by JustBet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. JustBet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website, jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Shop and win a mega kitchen from Megamart. Spend $6,000 or more before GCT at any Megamart location and fill out the entry form provided for a chance to win a brand new stove, fridge, and microwave this Christmas from Appliance Traders Limited. Visit us on social media to win monthly prizes courtesy of Lasco, Grace Foods, and Facey Commodity Company Limited. Promotion runs from September 30 to December 6th. Shop now to win a mega kitchen from Megamart. The best value by far. Conditions apply. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Looking to add a touch of elegance to your room? The Lighting World by Fosrich is having a massive lighting blowout sale. Get your wall lamps, chandeliers, ceiling lamps, fans, and more at amazingly low prices. Sale begins Sunday, September 29, with up to 50% off selected items. It's the Fosrich Lighting Blowout Sale, September 29. Shop and save only at Fosrich. Open Sundays.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Azen Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linston. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Azen Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Azen Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. The numbers are 676-6968, 676-6968. And remember, the text line remains the same, 828-0925. How we staying, okay? Can go back?
Hey, I remember when I said on my YouTube channel, when I was giving my predictions, and then I came after and said, listen, I saw Clarendon College, and I said, listen, nah, this team is not going to make it this season. Quite a few Clarendon College supporters rush me, you know.
Yeah.
They want to say that we're going to shut up, and we're talk, well, no, we're talk. But why? This is the first time in quite a number of years that Clarendon College has not topped their Acosta Cup first round group.
Yeah.
So it's telling. It's telling, you know.
Yeah.
But I saw the team in the first game, and while you can say that the system is in place still, it's being coached, they're playing Lenny High type of football. You just realize that you're lacking in terms of the quality.
Yes.
When they drop off from last year to this year, the gulf, it's difficult to recover from that. WhatsApp text messages, Cat? All right.
All right. And remember the number, 676-6968. So let's text some WhatsApp.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the Sports Desk.
This is Mason Holgate's first full game for the team and second appearance overall. So stop crucifying him so early. Holgate impressed when he played for about 20 minutes in the first game, and hence in the absence of Luan Bernard, his place in the starting team was merited. As I indicated yesterday, and then he said, note, as I indicated yesterday, Clarendon Central and Denby would advance irrespective of the results yesterday. Is who this again? And a CC.
No, I don't know about merit. No, CC said they would have been knocked out if they. Yeah,
Oh.
no. I don't know about why do you merit because two other players are injured. What does that mean? You merit your place in the team. And I don't know how impressive he was in the 20 minutes that he came on.
He was decent.
Yeah, but guess what? A lot of persons were criticizing Holgate. Don't rate Holgate for a man, you know. The beauty about it is that we don't need to say, oh, it's Holgate's first game this for the Reggae Boys. We're able to see Holgate week in, week out. He's not a special. He's not a special. And that's why a Bramble Everton team in the Premier League has sent him out on loan because he's not special.
All right. Afternoon Sports Desk. Orville, great analysis of the match last night. Sounds like you are the guru. Jamaica football is going nowhere. We keep going for these English players, and I don't see where they are better than the guys that we have here. What is this? IC Bronx? What a name? LC Bronx or C Bronx? Some Bronx texter. Big up about being the guru. No, me reserve that for Zidane. Orville and Zidane was watching the Jamaica game last night, and it looked like back in the days when we used to see them play friend football. The overseas players are passing the ball mostly amongst themselves. This is Katie out of Birmingham. Man, so the overseas ball, them are passing the ball to themselves. Me just say a man put up a thing, say a 30 at time, Maggie touched the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So one school of thought is that he wasn't getting the ball a lot.
That is not true. He did.
No, he was.
Yeah, man.
Zidane, me general, I know you believe that Jamaica football is in a good place based on how you talk. I plan to differ, and that have nothing to do with last night's game. I don't think this team can take us to the World Cup. What do you think?
Well, I think Jamaica football is in a good place based on how I talk. I don't even know what that means.
Me don't know. Yeah. I wish I could have.
Yeah.
Tell it what
I don't know why in a good place. I don't know what he means.
All right. So those are the texts that we have now. Send them through 828-0925. That's the text line, 828-0925. And of course, the calling line is 676-6968. We can go to it now, Kat. Somebody's there. All right, we do that. Hello. QC.
Yes, QC. Good afternoon.
What you think? Man, really, at the football thing, like, when we look for the amount of weeks when we see them breaking a lot.
Talk about it for me. Get up on speaker.
No, it ain't my phone. I play some radio. May I say? Watch the game, but when we look for the end result, boy, how much people vehicle get broken last night, boy. Pain me heart, brother. John, it really look awful, brother.
Man, vehicle get broken to upper stadium.
So we can send a video over 17 people vehicle get broken. Never send a video.
Inside or outside the stadium?
Outside the stadium, brother.
Yeah.
In the car park, whatever the park, whatever.
You sure it's in the? You sure it was in the car park?
I'll send the video. Me tell us say.
But why don't more Jamaicans take in drive or Uber to
That is the nature of how West Indies play. You hear me?
I'm here. I'm here.
Right. I'm saying, why me here? Why me here?
I don't know. I don't have anything on.
Over. That is still a
Again, not from